Good day, folks. I am aware there might be background noise like last time, but who cares? Anyways, my name is Sanic78. You can call me Sanic, and today I am going to be making a video. Basically, let me tell you this amazing premise. Anyways, so you know those battleground games like Strongest Battlegrounds, stuff like that on Roblox? I'm making that, but funny, because that's my whole entire job. I need a better job. Anyway, so basically, let's begin. It has the bestest name ever. Street Fighting Battlegrounds. Peak name right here, chat. But let me get into the fighters. Yes, fighters. And we're just gonna for the fighters, I'm just realistically not even gonna bother making art of them. I'm just gonna put like a random PNG I found on the screen. Alright, so let me just go over these guys briefly, what their basic stuff is. First person, random homeless guy. Also, yes, I did just take a week-long break between these recordings. Who cares? I frankly do not. Anyways, random homeless guy. I don't know, dude. He just homeless. For real. He has average stats. His base abilities are Club, which has a cooldown of 20 seconds. Basically, he pulls out a club, twirls around a circle, being able to move slowly. If he hits someone with a club, they will take 8 damage for every second they are hit. Club lasts 3 seconds, so, do the math. He throws out a trash can and throws it, dealing 20 damage to whoever it hits. Explanatory, it has a cooldown of 17 because, believe it or not, the abilities in battleground games actually have cooldowns. Lid Frenzy, cooldown of 15. He pulls out a trash can lid and holds it in front of him, going faster. If he hits someone, they will take 17 damage. So basically, cool. And then we also got an ultimate Raccoon Rush. The people living with me probably think I'm on addictive substances. Anyways, he turns into a were-raccoon. Yes, that is right, a were-raccoon. Anyways, Rapid Slash, cooldown of 14. He rapidly slashes his claws in front of him, dealing 10 damage with each slash, and he slashes 4 times. So if you get hit by all the slashes, you take 40 damage. So avoid the bloody slashes with a dash. Obvious, I know. Kapow, you're dumb. You should die. Chomp. He bites in front of him, dealing 28 damage to whoever he bites. And that's a cooldown of 10 in case I'm stupid and forgot to mention that. Pounce. Cooldown of 15. He pounces in front of him a medium distance. If he hits someone, he will deal them with 37 damage. A bit overpowered, but if you get hit by that, that's just a skill issue, chat. Catch and release, he grabs in front of him. If he grabs someone, he will throw them a large distance, dealing 25 damage. And that's all for random homeless guy. I know, I just speed ran. Let's move on to the next guy, who I will hopefully do slower. Biker dude, he's a guy who likes biking. Like, with a motorbike, Increased punching speed. So, he'll punch you faster. I gotta be normal. I actually have to be normal. Anyways, first ability, Elbow. 15 cooldown, 17 damage to whoever he hits. That's all. Stop asking me questions. I said... Oh my god, that sounded so trash. Uppercut. He uppercuts in front of him, dealing 20 damage to whoever he hits. Because yes. Biking dash. He jumps on his bike, going significantly faster. If he hits someone, it will be dealt 10 damage, but it won't end biking dash. Biking dash lasts 10 seconds. Yep, that's right. Driving in my car right after a beat. Alright, I'm not making that joke. Oh wait, I did make that joke. Frick. Running off fields with a cooldown of 17. He jumps on his bike and twirls around 180 degrees to face the opposite way, and speeds off. If he hits someone with front of bike, they're dealt with 10 damage. But if a flame coming from the back hits someone, that feels 30 dollars. That deals 30 damage. Okay. Sorry, chat. Ultimate abilities. Ride until I can't no more. The ability name is just Ride Until I Can't. He is now, he's on his motorcycle permanently until the ultimate is over. So he goes faster, can't punch, but can run people over for 10 damage. Speeding down the highway. Roll down 11. He speeds up and can no longer turn for 3 seconds. If he hit someone, they are flung back and dealt 38 damage. Just if hit someone out of bounds. Firestorm. Go down to 13 with my brand new. I got it stuck in my mind. Firestorm. Cool down to 13. He begins to spin his bike around, no longer dealing his passive 10 damage hit, but he does release a flame behind it, which will deal 20 damage per second to whoever it hits until they get away from the fire. Firestorm lasts 50 seconds, so it can theoretically, if you're not fast enough to get away with it, kill you. But that would just be your fault, my baby boy. What is wrong with me? Rev up, rev up, rev up. Cool down to 16, he revs up his bike, then does a large jump. Some bloody hell, and if he lands on someone, they are dealt 40 damage. And may I add, this is very hard to aim. Like, it's just guessing work. Wealthy man. He has bloody money. What else can I bloody say? I sound so crazy. Average stats increase speed and decrease punching damage. But that's because you have money. Give me a sec. My stuff is not working. I fixed it. Because I'm a very intelligent man. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Do not look up my name on Google. You will not find anything wrong. I promise you. Please. Cane bash. Cooldown 12. He holds out his cane and hits in front of him, dealing 18 damage to whoever he hits. This reminds me, how is autism a superpower? Answer here in the comments if you think autism is a... Bodyguard. He hires a bodyguard from somewhere, and they'll make him unable to use any abilities while it exists, but will attack whoever comes near him, dealing 20 damage, but slow punching speed. It has 30 health. Oh god, 30 health. It's almost one shot and doesn't go away until killed. Honestly, I think that's interesting. Like, you trade off dealing your main abilities for a bodyguard who will deal extra damage. Anyways, Bounty. Cooldown of 30, he puts a bounty on someone. If error killed him and the person who killed him get increased stats for 25 seconds. Which does encourage teaming, technically. Anyways, that does not matter, Zeddy. Ignore what I just said, or else I will do unspeakable things to you. Money gun, cooldown 27 seconds. He pulls out one of those money guns, you know what I mean, and shoots money in the air. Each cash does 5 damage if someone touches them. There are 10 things of cash, and they last for 15 seconds. Ultimate abilities. Golden Rebirth. He rebirths with his money as a strongman, so his punching damage is increased and becomes himself again. Let me explain the epic reference. Gonna compare my glasses to the glasses I found on the dark web. Anyway, so y'all know that feature in stupid tycoon games where after a while, and simulator, where you could rebirth with extra abilities but lose everything. That's what this is a reference to. Hulking launch. Cooldown to 14 seconds. He punches in front of him, dealing 28 damage to whoever he hits and launching them. Backbreaker. Cooldown of 17. He grabs someone and swings someone into his knee, dealing 40 damage. I know, very strong. Skill issue if you get hit by it, though. Sucker punch at cooldown 10. He goes invisible, and after 5 seconds, he will punch in front of him, dealing 34 damage. So you just gotta, be smart with it. Kick. Cooldown 17. He be kicking, dealing 30 damage. Alright, we are back. The grass has been touched. The costs have been called, and I'm no longer allowed within, about 50 feet of a playground, but that's not really important, is it? Let's get into the next survivor. I mean, I'm used to making Forsaken videos because I work on those all the time and just never release them. Actually, no, it's because I keep remaking Forsaken in my notes. Anyways, the next contendant, oh no, the Booty Creek Cheat Freak. Wait, wrong script. Okay, there it is. The F student. And the F students are inventors. He has basic stats, and you can obviously see what meme I'm referencing. I hate seeing meme. You know what joke I'm referencing. Alright, let's get into his base abilities. Yippee, 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 yippee. This video's not gonna get monetized. Handmade jetpack. I have one of those. Cooldown of 20 seconds. He attempts to fly with a jetpack, though fails and just floats in the air a bit. No, he's able to move around. He has a flame coming from under it, which deals 15 damage a second when someone is touching it. Handmade jetpack lasts 8 seconds. So here's the reason this is an OP. You can dash out of a bloody way, and it's incredibly slow. Water filter. This is an epic ability. Water filter. Cooldown 15. He pulls out a water filter, which fails and just spits out very pressurized water in front of him, dealing 26 damage to whoever it hits. So, don't want to get hit by that. Microwave. Cooldown 13. He lays down the microwave. If someone walks on it, they will be dealt 72 damage and stunned in electricity for 3 seconds. It's very visible, so just don't be blind. Which, if you're blind, then you shouldn't be playing video games anyways. You should be walking a dog. Guitar. Cooldown 15. He plays a bloody guitar, dealing 20 damage to anyone close enough to him. That one doesn't make sense at all. I know. I bloody know. Ultimate abilities. Intelligent max. Intelligence up. Brain max. Classes failed. Inventions made. Alright, hear me out, chat. I know I took a break again. I'll stop announcing my breaks. You just get to guess. But like I was saying, ultimate abilities. Intelligence max. I already done that part. Classes failed, inventions made, brain max, intelligence, all that stuff like that. Let's get into the actual abilities. I need to stop doing drugs. Cooldown of 12 for Ponder. He who thinks all the time has nothing to do but think. He ponders, then throws his glasses, dealing 30 damage to whoever he hits. And the funny thing is, I wear glasses, so can confirm that me throwing my glasses would not do 30 damage. Brainiac. Cooldown 15. He rips his bloody own brain out. What? Increases it in size and uses it as a comically large hammer. Cause funny. That's what this channel is about. Funny. Remote. He pulls at the remote. Else has a cooldown for 28 seconds. Swing before it has a cooldown of 15 seconds. But he pulls out a remote and freezes anyone close enough to him. Time stop. I know. What epically cool. Epic cool. Epic cool. Hyperfixation. That's what I get with my ADHD autism. Cooldown of 17. He goes bloody fast. If he hits someone, they are dealt 20 damage. Gotta go faster. Faster. Sonic. Can't stop the A train. I know, I'm a very bad comedian. And if you think that, then honestly, you're watching the wrong bloody video. Oh crap, I did an oopsie. I was already not allowed near a playground, but now I'm not allowed near children. Anyways, the next guy we'll be dealing with is a veteran. He's a bloody war veteran. I genuinely have nothing else to say. Slow and low damage on punches. Oh, Sonny, I'm an old man. I'm an old man. I'm gonna be... If you're an old guy watching this, why are you on YouTube? Seriously, dude. Okay, but yeah, it's gonna be doing old man stereotypes. That's how you get beat up by an old war veteran in a back alley at 6 a.m. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's get into the abilities. Because why not? His first ability is Saber Jab. Cooldown 15. He jabs his saber in front of him, dealing 27 damage. Because why would an old veteran not have a saber? Obviously, all veterans just keep all the weapons they've ever had from in the war. Because why wouldn't they? Totally not. Just making bad stereotypes about veterans. Totally not. I'm not that type of person. You are. You are for accusing me of that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Anyways. Shotgun shot. Cooldown 27. He shoots his shotgun, dealing 34 damage to whoever he hits. So don't get shot, kids. That's the lesson of the day. The more you know, getting shot is very bad. And then he up kicks for the next ability. Cooldown of 19. He kicks someone far up, dealing 25 damage. He doesn't fling them upwards. He just, like, kicks far up, you know, like kicks him in the chest while standing up. This man is a beast. Warwick. Ultimate ability. War experience. Yeah, de-ages like a normal human being who is also in their 70s. Actually, not in their 70s. They're bloody 90. Anyways, so basically all his stats increase. He throws a grenade for his first ability, which has a cooldown of 17 and does 34 damage. Who has ever caught in the splash damage? Next ability, go for the head. Cooldown 15, he jabs his saber at head level, dealing 32 damage to whoever he hits. Heart shot. Cooldown of 28, he shoots with less spread and more focus, so 40 damage. Veteran bash, cooldown 13, he punches but hard, so bashes with his fist, dealing 31 damage. Honestly, the only person here who even knows how to bloody fight. Next person, I have to give a disclaimer, chat. If you are easily scared, then actually don't watch this part. I don't want to be a bad person, so please, just skip this part. This guy, his name is Occupation Man. He has a job in average stats. A job. I gotta be normal. Base abilities. He has a pen with a cooldown of 19. Basically takes out the pen, jabs it in front of him, then twists it, dealing 27 damage. I know he's a very bad person. An office chair pummel. Cooldown 23. He grabs someone and beats them repeatedly with an office chair. Beat him 30 damage in total. Sorry, chat. I had to resist the urges to violently do things that my lawyer has advised me not to say. Anyways, next ability, table flip. He flips a bloody table in his direction he's facing, dealing 24 damage. Also, this has 26 cooldown. The past ability had 23. Yes, I know. If I didn't forget, I'm gonna look stupid, but I am, so that doesn't matter. Next ability, scissors. Cooldown 21. He pulls out a pair of scissors and like opens them and cuts with whatever's in front of him, dealing 24 damage. The reason this does less damage than the pen is because you twist it like a bloody war criminal. Next abilities. Another special. Like me. Occupied punch. He goes full job mode. He's now the manager. Anyone in my house thinks I'm on drugs. First ability, fired. Cooldown of 8. He screams or releases fire in the direction he's facing, dealing 20 damage to whoever it hits. Stapler, cooldown of 12. He pulls out a stapler and staples in front of him, dealing 34 damage to whoever he hits. Let's come up with a funny story. So, as you know, I am diagnosed with autism. I have the tism. I have a speck of autism. So a while ago I got bored and tried to shoot a stapler like that by a gun and just stapled my finger. It had to be amputated. Nah, I just stapled my finger and then pulled the staple out and started profusely bleeding all. Okay, but seriously, I just stapled my finger. I didn't start bleeding or anything. I'm fine. I promise you I'm fine. Don't check the misting posters. Misting posters? I'm gonna shut up now. Next ability, Vault Seeker with a cooldown of 15. Also, stapler was 12. Anyways, Vault Seeker, he pulls out a vault, grabs in front of him, shoves the person head into it, and rapidly slams the door onto their head, dealing 39 damage in total. That's just murder. That's torture. Actually would get arrested for doing that in real life. But luckily for me, I forgot to turn off the TV. You all have probably been screaming at me about the TV being on. Hopefully, God, you didn't hear it. Because, you know, oh God, I made him oopsie. Anyways, next ability, Scissor Ring with a cooldown of 18. By the way, Vault Secret at 15. Anyways, he pulls out a pair of scissors and throws them like a villain ring, doing 32 damage to everyone it hits. Whoa. Also, one of these things was a reference. Stapler is a reference to that Office game, Daryl's and Son or something. Oh no, you're stupid for asking me. And Scissor Ring was a reference to Magic the Noah shotgun ring. Yes. Anyways, next guy. Martial artist, but in quotes to show he's a false martial artist. A totally real martial artist. Increased speed and attack speed. Decreased damage. You're on drugs if you're listening to this and think I'm not speaking in a normal voice. Anyways, base abilities. Drunk Kick, cooldown 19. He jumps up and kicks in front of him, dealing 27 damage. Hog Slam, he lowers his head, runs forward, and deals 28 damage to whoever he hits. Guitar Punch, cooldown 22. Also, Hog Slam was 21. Drunk Kick was 19. Anyways, Guitar Punch, he just punches in front of him, but, you know, it's hard, so 30 damage. Special abilities. Ascended Assistant. He actually learns martial arts for a bit, so increased stats. Falcon Slap. We couldn't get rights for Falcon Punch. I'm sorry, chat. I failed you because I'm poor. Anyways, has a cooldown 23 and he winds up a powerful slap. And then slaps, dealing 38 damage. Ladder Dive, cooldown 25. He dives forward, grabbing whoever he hits and forcing them to the ground before headbutting them and dealing 40 damage. Also, I'm going to be doing that over voice for a bunch of stuff. Potassium Overdrive. Also, cooldown for Ladder Dive was 25 and Falcon Punch was 23. And it was cooldown 25. He throws out a banana peel and run across it, slips and does a slide kick, dealing 39 damage to whoever he gets kicked. Backup Day. Cooldown to 30. He jumps backwards. If he manages to hit someone, he will flip them over his head. Do a body slam. Then 43 damage. The reason it's not OP is because it's hard to hit, chat. Trust me. Trust me, please, in the arms of an angel. Psycho. What do you have there? A knife! A child with a knife. What else to say? So decreased stats aside from speed, which is increased. Also attack speed is. Also attack is lower. Speed it up. And instead of punching, they slashes would do the same damage as a decreased attack punch. Basically, is go for. I can't do that voice anymore. How'd you? I can't do the Sans voice. Go for the heart. Cooldown of 18. They aim for the heart and jab, dealing 29 damage. Cake Cutter. Cooldown 20. They hold the knife up and then bring it down, dealing 30 damage. I know super epic abilities, chat. Heal! Reference to being a heel in wrestling. Cooldown 28, and they slide aiming for the person's foot, doing 28 damage. Cookie Cutter. Also, heal had 20 cooldown. Cookie Cutter. Cooldown 17, they slice in a nice horizontal area, dealing 28 damage. Special abilities. Kindness overload. I know, very cool. The child has overloaded their not to be stronger. This fills you with overloadness. Yup, this is an Undertale reference because Undertale is totally peak. That's why everyone in my house that knows me thinks I'm on drugs. Anyways, I've made that same joke 5 times now. It's no longer funny, I know. Okay, so first ability, overload. Cooldown 17, they rapidly slash forward. Each slash doing 15 damage. 4 slashes. Rainy day. Cooldown 22. They jump up and fall down, duplicating their knife and doing 57 damage to whoever they hit. Look down. Cooldown of 18. They run forward with a shovel, grab someone and digs a hole before throwing it and down it. They will be dealt with 30 damage, then spit back up. I'm sorry, chat. I had to do it for the memes. Anyways, that's all. So, this video is over. You just listened to a teenager talk about goofy things. You do not have a life. Congratulations. I can't even make that joke. I personally don't have a life either. Go! Anyways, let's insert outro here. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Little did you know I filled up on gas. I'm a get, you're found to making beep pulverizes. Beep. My Bergen truck, it seems you're out of luck. Truck!